Thank you very much, and glad to be back here at stackconf, finally in person. And today I'd like to talk to you about the state of DevOps and observability. I'm going to use data from DevOps Pulse. This is a yearly survey we run at Logs.io. The survey covers many areas, but today I'd like to focus on a few common assumptions and see how they hold true in light of the data. I'm Dotan Horovits, the principal developer advocate at Logs.io. My open source angle is that I'm an advocate of open source and communities. I co-organize DevOps Days Tel Aviv, CNCF Tel Aviv. I also have a podcast called Open Observability Talks about open source and observability. Check it out. And you can find me everywhere at Horovits. And let's get straight to the first assumption. Everything's containerized. What do you think? So it was nice to see that more than 50% said that more than half of their applications are containerized. And actually around 30% said that more than 3/4 of their apps are containerized. And that's not just young startups who responded, but also people from enterprises with more than 5,000 employees. So seems to definitely be happening across the board. And talking about containers, let's talk Kubernetes. Piece of cake, right? So not quite, as you probably are laughing. People report challenges across the board. The two primary challenges are with security and with monitoring and troubleshooting. But as you can see, many other issues. In short, maybe everyone's moving to containers, but they still don't know how to manage them, how to do it right, simple, production ready. And talking about monitoring and troubleshooting, the next assumption, just use logs and metrics, right? What's new? We've been doing it for ages. And indeed, logging and metrics monitoring are the prominent tools. However, distributed tracing is rising in popularity, actually third year in a row, clear indication. Also APM is vastly used. And most impressive in this year's survey, 21% use all of the above. Logs, metrics, APM, distributed tracing, the whole lot. So logging and metrics are probably not enough. People are looking for full observability. And to the next assumption, we're getting better at our MTTR, right? Mean time to recovery. So among the respondents, 68% reported that they're actually getting better at their MTTR to some degree. You can see the breakdown here, but 68% sounds very, very optimistic, right? However, the actual MTTR numbers are less optimistic. 64% reported that it took them over an hour on the MTTR in production incidents. 64%. And that's actually a rise from 47% on the previous survey. So I'm not really sure how better we are getting at the MTTR. So let's wrap up what we've seen. Everyone's moving to containers, but lots of challenges running them in production. Top challenges being with security and with monitoring and troubleshooting. We're also far from taming the MTTR. In fact, it's increasing, perhaps because of the move to containers and to microservices. And talking about monitoring and troubleshooting, we saw that logs and metrics are no longer enough. People are looking for full observability, and 1 out of 5 use everything, logs, metrics, tracing, APM. So lots more information on the full survey that I haven't been able to cover in these few minutes. So check out this, you can take a screenshot of the short link and check out the full survey. And of course, if you have any comments or questions on the survey, on the talk, or anything else, feel free to reach out to me at Horovits. I'm Dotan Horovits, and thank you very much for listening.